Hello everyone, in this video we will learn about depletion of water table. So as we all know that whenever we are using groundwater, after some time it will be depleted, and just because so many reasons are there that we are depending on the groundwater, and just because we are depending on the groundwater, their level is always decreased. So what are the different reasons by which the groundwater is depleting? So one of the reason is increasing population. So just because the population increase, the agricultural land is decreased, and whatever the parks and other playgrounds are there, they are also decreasing, because instead of these parks and playground, we are making the buildings, and due to that, whatever the rainwater is there, it is now not seeping inside the ground, and due to that, lots of water is wasted just because of flood, and that is why the groundwater is decreasing. And moreover, whenever we are constructing the building, at that time also we need lots of water, and that water is not fulfilled from the rivers or any canals, it is taken from the ground, and that is why the groundwater is again depleting. Now the second reason is increasing industries. So just because the human population is increased, so lots of industries are also increasing, and due to that, their requirement for the water, because in every industries there is a need of water for their production process, and that is why whenever the number of industries are increasing, they will continuously decreasing the groundwater. Now the third reason is the agriculture activities. We all know that the farmers who are growing the crops, they need water for their agriculture, and whenever the agriculture is done or agriculture process is done, at that time lots of water is needed, and that water is maximally taken from the groundwater, and that is why the groundwater is now decreasing. And whenever the population is increased, at that time also they need to grow more crop, and to grow more crop they need more water, and that's why whenever the population is increased, then the agriculture will increase, and due to agriculture increase, the groundwater will decrease. Now distribution of water. So as we all know that the globally the distribution of water is not even, it is always uneven. At one place in our country there is a flood, at the same time the other place is getting the drought condition. So that is why there is a huge difference in the water distribution in India or in any places in all over the world. So that is why the reason who is getting excessive amount of water, they are having the flood, and the places where the water is too much low, or they are getting too much less amount of water, at that place they are getting the drought condition. So we can say that the water distribution in all over the world is uneven. Now water management. What is water management? So as we all know that the water is need, it is a very important need for everyone. We need water for our daily life also, and for drinking purpose and everything. So whatever the different activities are there in which water is needed, so we should conserve the water. Reason, whenever the pipelines that are supplying the water, they are also not properly distributing the water. Reason, somehow there is a leakage in this pipeline, so that lots of water is wasted. So the whatever the water they are transferring from the water plant, they are not reach to the target place, and that is why lots of water is wasted. So that is why the management of water is also needed. So whenever we are using the water for brushing the teeth, shaving, bathing, washing, everything. So whatever these activities are there, we should conserve the water. And whatever the leakage taps are there, we should replace them, or either we should repair them. The another way to conserve water is the water harvesting. And in this method, what we are doing, we are simply collecting the water which is come on the rooftop at the rainy season. So whatever the water is present on the rooftop, they will be collected by the help of the pipelines in the underground tank. And whenever it is needed, that underground tank water can be used for the further purpose. So this is another way to conserve water. Now in ancient time in India, lots of old Bowries are there. So these Bowries are the reservoirs, or they are the collecting portion where all the rainwater is collected and they are recharging the groundwater. But nowadays, these type of Bowries are basically act as a dump yard. That means lots of people are putting lots of garbage in them so that they are not usable. But nowadays, the peoples are aware and they are revive them. That means whatever the waste is there, they are removing them or they are cleaning them, and after that, these Bowries are now revived so that they can be used for the further purpose. And just because they are revived, so lots of water which is occur at the time of rainy season, they will collect in these Bowries and they can easily recharge the groundwater. Now, another important method to preserve water is in farming, because we know that the lots of water is needed for the farming purpose, because whenever the population is increased, we have to increase the production also. And for the production, we need to grow more crop. And for more crop, we need more water. So that is why in agriculture practices also we should decrease the use of water. So for that, we are having some methods. So for that, we are using either the sprinkler system so that it can reduce the 40% of the water. So whatever the aggregation process there, if we want to decrease the amount of water required, then we should use the sprinkler system. So that sprinkler system can easily reduce the water as 40%. But if the place is there where the scarcity of water is too much high, at that place we are using the another method that we call the drip irrigation. And in drip irrigation we can conserve more than 90% or 98% of water. That means within 2% we can irrigate the land, because in this the water is always transferred near the roots of the plant. That means whatever the unnecessary part of the plant is there or the land is there, so in that land they are not irrigating only at this place. If the root is here, then only that place we are providing the water by drop and drop, so that the plant that is having the amount of water, it is sufficient for them. So we are not required to irrigate that waste portion, that means this portion, because here no plant is there. Plant need water only in that portion. So if we are providing the water in drop by drop, so it will easily get by the plant and it can sufficient for them also, it is sufficient for them. But if we are using other purpose, so lots of water can easily wasted in the air also, because in sprinkler system more than of most of the water is evaporated. So to reduce the evaporation of water at the time of irrigation, we are using the drip irrigation. So this is the most appropriate method in those areas where scarcity of water is too much high. Now, what role we can play in saving the water? So first of all, we should turn off the taps while brushing. So whenever we are using the water, so we should conserve water. Whatever the wastage of water is there, we should control it. So whenever we are brushing or whenever we are not using the water, at that time the tap should be closed, it should not be run off. Always mop the floor instead of washing, because if we are washing the floor it need more water, but if we are simply mopping the floor it needs very less water. So that is why mopping is better as compared to the washing floor. Now, what is the effect of water scarcity on plants? So, as we all know that just because all the plants are providing the food, and for them water is the essential source, because whatever the minerals are there, they are transported by the help of this water. So, first of all, whenever the water is scarce in the plants, what will happen? First of all, they will start wilting, And after that, whatever the leaves are there, they become yellow. Automatically the leaves, whatever is there, it will start becoming yellow because the chlorophyll will degenerate, and after some time the plant become dead. So it is important to provide the sufficient amount of water to them so that they can grow easily.